Peace and light. The kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of God, how do you perceive it? How do you understand it? Okay, over the centuries, a lot of Christians, a lot of people, visualize the kingdom of heaven as a place where one is going to go when he dies. A place, Jesus or God has his throne seated, with angels all over him singing praises and worship. This is how, up to today, some Christians still visualize or perceive heaven. They're going to walk on gold like the Bible, promised them. Um, the truth of the matter is, the kingdom of heaven, isn't like that. You know, Jesus Christ made many references, encoded, and I think because of the codes, Christians, do not actually phantom, the meaning of the kingdom of heaven. This is actually the image of the kingdom of heaven Jesus Christ, was talking about. This is actually it. So, if you could study closely, there are so many images about of Jesus Christ, with a light over his head, or sometimes a light, at the middle, of his forehead. I don't know if you've really seen that image. That is telling you that Jesus Christ was referring to the third eye as the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven. Now let's look at a place in the scriptures. Luke chapter 17 verses 20 to 21. When the Pharisees asked Jesus Christ, he should show them when the kingdom of God cometh. What did Jesus Christ tell the Pharisees? He said, the kingdom of heaven or the kingdom of God is not a place to perceive. It's not a place one can go. Someone will say, here is the kingdom of heaven, or this is the kingdom of heaven. He said, what did he say at the last? He said, the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven is amongst us, is within you, or is in you. That's what Jesus Christ said. And I still don't, get why Christians or a lot of people, a lot of religious people can't phantom, this code Jesus Christ put out there. You understand me? That the third eye is simply the kingdom of heaven. So from these days, stop visualizing, stop fantasizing about going to a gold city where there are forever flowing. All these things are codes. But I don't blame the modern Christian, because the Bible in a certain way was written to fit every dimension of consciousness you find yourself in. A toddler or a kid can make absolute sense from the story of Jesus Christ or from the Bible. A teenager and a new Christian, can find meaning, clear and sound meaning to the Bible. When the Bible is taken literally, it makes a lot of sense. Like today Christians do, they find a lot of sense from the literal writings of the Bible. Like ascending to heaven, the two thieves, beside Jesus Christ when he was crucified, and a whole lot of stories in the Bible. They find literal meanings to it, and it really makes a lot of sense. And by the application of these things, it works for them. Surely it will work for you. But my problem is you need to grow past these illusions, and if you are being a Christian, be a master Christian who really understand what the Bible was talking about. The Bible is all about metaphors. It's all about literal devices, metaphors, similes, onomatopoeias, and the rest, ironies and stuff. Do you understand me? So the kingdom of heaven is all about the third eye. I have a longer video, explaining into details, what Luke chapter 17 verse 20 to 21, actually mean. This is just, brushing the surface, So my longer video, you find my longer videos on YouTube, The Infinite You. Okay, you find a longer video over there explaining into details, with diagrams, with pictures. Okay, just to emancipate you from these colonial shackles. Okay, because the Bible in a way was written for the masses to take things literal, but the elites really know these things and they do apply, and that's what is making them prosper in life. Because as within as without, the way you are physically depicts how you are in spiritually. You understand me? So we need not to take these things for granted, because as Africans we are spiritual people, and these are some of the things that are really going to emancipate the African. Okay, because it is from these knowings and practices that brings about technology, that brings about development, and a whole lot. Okay, the whites know this. Spirituality is for Africans. Okay, so this religious stuff is very good, but you need to be in depth in the spiritual stuffs, this religious stuff. Sorry. So if you're a Christian, it's good to be a Christian, but you must learn. You must practice spiritual stuff. You must know these things. You must know what they mean to go according to it. Okay, to be freely, to be fully emancipated. Alright, peace out.